Oh, hi. Have you ever wondered about Newton's laws of motion? I bet you have. So let's talk about them. Newton's first law states, objects at rest will remain at rest, and objects in motion will remain in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Here are some examples. Now, as you see here, I'm in my backyard, and I have a soccer ball with me. And when I kick it, it eventually will stop. Now, there are two reasons for why it stopped. One is because it made contact with the wall, and the wall stopped it. And another is as it rolled, each of these grass pieces hit it, and it slowed down ever so slightly. This is a prime example of Newton's first law because both the grass and the wall are unbalanced forces. For my second example of Newton's first law of motion, we have a skateboard here. And as you see, when I push myself to ride it and get on, it eventually comes to a stop. Now, the reason for this is when you push the skateboard, all these little grooves and bumps, just like a street, will slowly bring it to a stop. See, as it goes over each one, it'll stop. Those are some great examples, all right. Now on to Newton's second law of motion, which states force equals mass times acceleration. Newton's second law basically means the more mass an object has, the more force is needed to be applied for it to accelerate. Take this car right here. As strong as I am, I won't be able to generate enough force to push it. See, I wasn't able to generate enough force for it to accelerate. As you see here, I have a can-gem bucket. These can-gem buckets are very lightweight, and because of that, it doesn't have much mass. That means I need to exert little force for it to move. Unlike the car that had lots of mass, because this has not much mass, I can exert little force for it to move a long distance. Newton's third law states, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. As I jump on this trampoline, there's an action and there's a reaction. The action is me jumping in the air and pushing down on the trampoline. Its reaction is springing me back up into the air. For my final example of Newton's third law, I will be using a tennis ball and showing you the action and reaction of when you bounce it on the ground. As I drop this beautiful tennis ball onto the floor, the tennis ball is creating a downward action, and as it bounces up, the floor is creating an equal and opposite reaction. Whoa, that was one heck of a science lesson. Tune in next time to learn something new.